Alright, what's going on you guys? Welcome back to the channel. So finally the much awaited EV in my garage is here. The MG ZS EV in black. Let's check it out. So this is the new facelifted variant which comes with the Tesla style closed grille. I really like the minimalistic look, to be honest. It has a full LED headlight setup with shiny crystals just like the Astor. This is the top model which comes with 17-inch alloy wheels which have wheel caps on the top for better aerodynamics as it is an EV. The wheels really look unique. Even the spare wheel is an alloy wheel. The car's design is very aerodynamic. The front nose is nice and low and it has nice strong shoulder line. This is the panoramic sunroof which is huge. It extends all the way to the back. Electric badging on the sides, which honestly I didn't like. Brit dynamic badging, which is an accessory. LED ORVM, which is mounted with the camera. All the cameras generate a nice 360 image. The door protectors are also an additional accessory. The car really looks sporty and curvy from the back. LED tail lamps. Huge MG logo in the back which doubles up as a boot release just like the Volkswagen cars. Rear reflectors with fake vents. They are not functional but they look cool, to be honest. And it has really good ground clearance, 177 mm to be precise. And look at this guy chilling under the car. And it has fully functional aluminum roof rails. The build quality is really impressive. I really like the way this car looks. This is the top spec exclusive variant. I got it for almost 28 lakh rupees on road. And both the cars are really looking awesome in black. Any car looks bold when it's in black. Morris Garage's hood emblem, which is again an accessory. I'm thinking of doing a full chrome delete on the car, so stay tuned for that. The closed grille has nice texture on it. This is the car key, which looks and feels very premium if you ask me. I know it doesn't come with this Shinchan. Lock, unlock and boot release. And this is the tag for charging, which I'll show you in a while. Let's unlock the car. And yes, the charging port is weirdly positioned, but I'm glad that it almost hides out in black. This is the release for home charger and this is for fast charging. It has a nice tactile feel to it. This is the charging bar which lights up when you plug it in. It has a spring operated push release. And this car has request sensors on both the front doors, so no cost cutting over there. Now moving on to the interior, this car is specced in all black with carbon fiber finish accents and red stitching, which really looks cool. The driver side window has auto up and down and the rest of them only have auto down function. Lock unlock switch, aluminum door handle. This is hard plastic and this is soft leather like material. The all black interior looks very cool and roomy. Alright, let's start the car. The start stop button also looks very cool. The digital instrument cluster looks very nice. You can also adjust the brightness. It has a proper third sound. Nice. It gives you an idea that the build quality is pretty good. The quality and fit and finish of the interior is really top notch. Soft touch materials everywhere. The car feels very premium from inside. Nice flat bottom steering wheel with red stitching. And it has a 10.1-inch infotainment system. You can also control the air conditioning. And a lot of information is on offer about the charging, range, the weather, air conditioning, music. It also has a built-in JioSaavn app with free subscription, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto. Let's check the 360 camera. The quality is average, I would say, not that great, but it does the job. You can select between the cameras. You also have a 3D view. Let's look into the battery. You can also search for charging stations near you, and the GPS will take you to the nearest location. And this is the drive selector, and you just have to simply twist it to put into drive. Twist left for reverse, and neutral is in the center. And this top button is for park. 12-volt socket. This is the wireless charging pad. Type C port, USB port, and a sporty grab handle for the passenger. I really like this red stitching all over. Auto hold, which is really useful. This is the electronic parking brake. Soft touch materials are everywhere. This is the cup holder. Decent storage space under the handrest. The seats are nice and comfortable. Hello MG.
I'm listening.
Close sunroof. These are the manual switches for the sunroof. White LED reading lamps. There's a small display for the passenger airbag indication. This is the voice receiver. And surprisingly, this car gets manual dimming for the rear view mirror, not automatic at this price point. There's an additional USB port over here if you want to connect a dash cam. These are the steering mounted controls for the infotainment system. Call receive button. And these are for the odometer. You can also call MG service center from here. Wiper stock is on the right, and the turn signal and headlight stock is on the left. It also has auto headlights. And this is for the cruise control. And the glove box isn't that big, it's a medium sized glove box. It's very narrow, as you can see. And the car has 6 speakers. There's no brand written on it as such, but many people say they are from Infinix. Nonetheless, the sound quality is very good. This dial is to adjust the ORVMs along with the headlight leveler. And the best thing is that the driver side seat gets automatic seat adjustment. Well, it does not get ventilated seats, but overall the seats are very soft and comfortable. Now let's talk about the rear seats. I am 5'7" and there is decent legroom for me and under thigh support. Headroom is also pretty good. And sunroof is till the end. The center armrest is also very wide with two cup holders which can be closed, and also the cushion is very soft. It gets three headrests, so it's good that the middle passenger also has a headrest. And this is the luggage tray. Nice seat pockets to store small items. Rear AC vents which can be adjusted. It gets a USB and Type-C port for charging, so that's nice. And the best part is there's no center tunnel over here, so the middle passenger can sit comfortably. Let's take a complete look at the dashboard. It looks very elegant. Now let's go back and take a look inside the boot. It gets a Volkswagen style boot opener. The storage capacity is around 470 liters, which I would say is manageable. This is the home charger, which I'll open in a second. This is the car cover. This is the warning triangle, and there's also a light over here, which is nice. And if I pull this tab, the spare wheel and the jack is over here along with other spares. You get a full size alloy wheel, which is nice, no cost cutting over there. And this is the 12-volt charger, which can be easily connected at home just like other home appliances. The charging takes around 12 hours from 0 to 100%. You also get a 7.4 kilowatt charger installed at home, which is much faster. This is the catch to close the boot lid. There is no automatic button like the Audi over there. This plate is an optional accessory, but it's very useful as it saves the car from a lot of scratches while putting the luggage. Alright, time to pop the hood. And no, there is no turbocharged V6 or V8 underneath, just a bunch of boxes. And underneath is a permanent magnet synchronous motor which puts out around 174.3 bhp and a torque of 280 newton meters, and the battery capacity is around 50.3 kilowatt hour, and the range is 461 kilometer claimed by the company. However, with the AC on, I have been getting a range of around 400 kilometers in practical conditions. Alright then, let's start the car and go for a short spin. This is the switch to change the driving modes: sport, eco and normal. And the difference is very noticeable in every mode. And there are three levels in kinetic energy recovery system. This also works nicely and you don't have to brake as much, and it also charges the battery in return. And this battery switch pulls out all the battery information there is on the screen. Let's put the car in normal mode for now. Alright then, we are all set to go. Let's put the car in drive. Disengage the parking brake. And here we go. Now the first thing a new person immediately notices in an EV is how silent these cars are. Unlike an IC engine vehicle, the cabin is very silent, and there are no vibrations or rattling noises at all from the drivetrain. The suspension is also on the softer side and the ground clearance is plenty. As soon as you step on the accelerator pedal, the car gives immediate response. There's no lag at all. The exterior and interior build quality is so amazing that you get a nice feeling driving this car on the road. The steering wheel is also very light and the response is very accurate. Plus it's a flat bottom steering wheel along with red stitching, so it gives you a nice sporty feel. Now we are taking a right turn. Now as soon as I use the turn signal, the screen will immediately show the blind spot camera. There you go. So that's a nice safety feature. The camera quality is decent, and just having this feature can save you from a lot of curves and damage to the wheels. Now as I release the accelerator pedal, the car goes into regen mode. As you can see on the right side where the usually the RPM is, it goes into minus and charges the battery. And along with that, it does a good job of slowing the car, so there's no braking needed at all in the cities. You'll be saving on your brake pads as well. Wait, I'll show you again. There you go. And it does a good job of charging the battery. So on the highways, when you have a nice steep slope patch, you can actually see the battery charging and increasing by 1%. So it's not a gimmick, it actually works. The car has internet built in along with Jio Savan music app, so you are never short of music. So alright guys, that's it for today. This was just a walk around video. As I start driving this car more, I'll be sharing my reviews more often about charging and the actual range. So stay tuned for that. And also I'll be doing full dechrome and some other customizations to the car. So stay tuned for that also. And if you are new, do subscribe to the channel and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.